Good morning. It is time to get into our secrets this morning. We've been having a great time on the show already. Barbie and I have strong feelings whenever it comes to this topic of Shaq and how he sees his kids. Apparently, he feels like his daughter. He likes his daughters better than his sons. And the part that really got me is that when the sons get 18, they have to leave the house. Daughters can stay there as long as they want to. Want a master's degree? Oh, I'll pay for it. Want a doctorate? I'll pay for that too. Boys have to do everything on their own.
Well, I mean, it's a man. It's a man's world, right? Go figure it out.
That's not right. I don't feel like that's cool at all. So
How?
He plays favorites.
I got this message. That said, my pops told and taught me that there can only be one rooster in the hen house.
And so what? At 18, the son has
Doesn't necessarily mean 18.
That's weird.
But there's only going to be one man in that house.
Interesting. Let's take a look at the good morning, Macy, Kokithia, Kimmy, Maria. I saw Marie was on there too. Marie's already been on the air a couple times today. All right, let's get into this. It's time to get into our secrets. And we are running late. Shoot. I'm not going to be able to play that second song. All right, here we go. All right, it's time to get into our dirty little secrets. Now, this girl feels like she is seeing some major red flags. Her friends think that she's being ridiculous. I kind of am on that side. I want her to tell the story again, though. We're on live, Dex and Barbie T on Twitch and on YouTube. And, of course, you can find us on the hot Facebook page going live there as well. Make your comments. You can watch the show there as well. Let's get into this. We have disguised her voice. Go ahead. Tell us what's going on.
I've been dating this guy for a few months. It seems to be going well. Nothing bad has happened. No red flags except for one thing. He has a child with another woman, and they were never married, and he's never tried to hide it from me, but I overheard him by accident, not on purpose, on a phone call with the baby's mother, and she was on speakerphone and basically just trashed him. And she kept emphasizing the word liar, which was kind of odd to me, and it really stood out. And I told him later that I heard part of the call, and he said he didn't care that I heard the conversation, but I was just blown away. I was like, wow, like, she doesn't sound happy. I don't know why. And he's like, yeah, she's insane. She always thought the worst about me. She always had bad things to say. And I guess the whole time I just assumed she was the problem. But last night we were at dinner, and another woman came into the restaurant, and he just turned pale and said, oh crap, that's my ex. And I was like, I'd love to meet your ex. And, you know, since she's your baby mama. And he's like, no, that's not her. It's a different ex. So we basically snuck out of the restaurant, like paid really quickly to avoid a confrontation with his other ex. And now I'm kind of starting to see a pattern. I'm like, it's either he attracts crazy girls or maybe he's the problem.
I see where you're going with this.
He's definitely the problem, I think.
Why you say that?
Because why would an ex coming into the restaurant make you want to leave? Like, you have to leave.
Maybe you don't want a confrontation. Maybe she is. Maybe she's crazy.
There's going to be a confrontation.
You might not want the confrontation, but if it's the ex and they're like, you know, not all there, maybe they see you with another woman and maybe they're not completely over you. So they go crazy and throw water.
That's when you call the police.
So you're worried that you might be dating someone who is toxic.
Yeah, because when the first ex, but when I heard her on the phone, she was just saying so many things that I necessarily have not seen about him.
You're in the honeymoon stage, though.
Yeah, how long have you guys been dating again?
3 months.
Oh, yeah, he's lying to you.
It was kind of like alarming. You know, you get that feeling in the pit of your stomach.
Yeah.
And then when I confronted him about it, he was just like very flippant. You know, like, oh, no, it's her. Like, she's crazy. She's all these things. He was so fast to say it. It was almost like he rehearsed it. It was kind of weird. And then when we saw the other act, like I said, he just turned pale. And when I was trying to meet her, he's like giving me these weird half stories. So I don't know what to do. Like, do I move on?
No, I don't think that you do that.
I think that she needs to leave. It's definitely
just because
a problem.
of the exes.
It's too much drama.
You haven't
I would
seen this
leave.
out of him. You have not seen this. You've just seen what other people have said.
Everybody can't tell the same lie, but getting up and leaving, because what are you running from? Like, what did you do?
Thoughts.
That's probably not an ex. That's probably the current girlfriend. That's why you had to sneak out.
No, I don't think that.
Because why are
No.
we sneaking out? Because I'm not sneaking out of nowhere. I am grown.
I don't think he was sneaking out. He's just like, you know what? Let's
No.
avoid a confrontation. I don't want something public. This could get
Mm-mm.
messy. Let's go ahead and hop out. If
Let it.
anything, the guy probably has a bad choice and he dates, the wrong kind of people.
No,
You know what I'm
'cause
saying?
I'm not running from anybody or anything. I'm gonna sit right there, enjoy my meal. If you can't, then to me that says you're hiding something because I'm not sneaking out anywhere.
Amanda says
Not
he's
running
lying
from
about
anybody.
something. Wow, look at these comments. A lot of people are agreeing. I'm seeing red flags over on YouTube too. He sounds like someone. That's the voice change. Yeah, we had to do the voice change on the girl.
It's
Thoughts?
giving cheater vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
866-639-4689. What are your thoughts? Have you ever run into this where the guy was saying bad things about exes, or maybe the exes were saying bad things about him, and maybe you should have listened because that was a red flag? I don't think that this is a red flag.
Anybody that like when dudes do that, it's usually because they messed up and they don't want you to figure out they're crazy.
Give us a call. Tell us your thoughts, and if you have ever dealt with this, give us some advice for this girl because she's thinking about breaking things off with this guy, which I feel like that's extreme. That is extreme.
That's not extreme.
That is extreme.
That's protecting yourself and staying away from the drama because clearly there's some kind of drama. Oh, rude.
Sorry. I really didn't mean to hit the button early.
Yes,
That was
you
a
did.
premature button push.
Yes, you did.
Hey, Dr.
Toxic.
Marie, hang on just a second. We got one call, or actually, you're going to be our first one. Hang on. Man will treat his woman he wants to treat correctly. Cheater vibes. Red flags. Everybody.
Yes.
Stop being not smart. All right, Kokethia.
See? And Dex says, oh, as soon as I see red flags, I run. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
No. As soon as you see yellow flags, you run.
And that's okay.
You can even see some
Guess
green
what?
flags.
I ain't hurt. Hello.
That's his girlfriend, says Candace. Good morning. What's your name? This is Marie. Go ahead.
I have to agree with Barbie on this one. I'm sorry, Dex, but avoid a confrontation so we gonna sneak out. Nah, I'm all the way grown.
I don't think he was sneaking out.
He definitely was sneaking out because let me tell you something. I'm with the drama.
Out. Yeah, look, it's finna be a confrontation, and it ain't gonna be you and your ex. It's gonna be me and you.
So you're saying it's done.
I'm grown. I ain't sneaking out of nowhere. I ain't hiding from nobody. That's not what I do. Grown folks do they dirt out in the open. What you gonna do to me? Not nothing.
Not a thing.
Not nothing.
Because who gonna check me, boo?
Okay.
Yeah. And as far as his exes saying bad stuff about him, all exes do that. If you ask any ex that I have ever had, they gonna tell you I'm nuts.
Thank you very much, Dr. Marie. Well, I mean, I will say, though, she stabbed people before, though. Sorry.
You just got to find somebody to match your crazy and a crazy that you can handle. That's it.
I don't talk bad about my exes. I don't.
You don't.
Thank you. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Good morning, guys. It's MK.
MK. Go ahead.
So, long story short, I had the ex-boyfriend that I dated in Georgia, and he cheated on me and was just a dog, man. And so when I left him, he got with another girl shortly after we had split up. And she reached out to me because I had left some things over there, whatever. So I came and picked them up, and I just warned her before she got into the situation and got too far in over her head like I did. And, of course, she didn't believe me, whatever. And I was like, you do you. Everybody's got to learn for themselves. But I'm just telling you that he's not going to change. And lo and behold, like a year later, she messaged me out of the blue and told me stuff that he was doing.
Oh, no.
And I explained to her, that was the exact same crap that he had done to me. And she said, I will literally pay you $100 if you will come and help me pack my stuff.
Oh, and I remember that. And you went and helped her.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right.
So I showed up in Georgia, and I helped her pack her stuff.
Okay.
You're
Thank
so
you.
Nice.
You are nice.
Because,
Thank
girl.
you. Thank you very much.
I'm
As
going to let karma
always.
eat you up, baby.
Woo, that is. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Now, you know this Joyce again. Y'all be playing too much with these topics.
What?
No, it's a lie. He lying. You gotta talk to the other person to get the other side. It's just one sided story. I went to the same thing until I talked to the female. Come to find out, he was telling her the same thing, telling me the same thing, doing this. He's lying.
Period.
No. And then why are you running? Why is he running? Why do you have to run?
Interesting. Okay. Thank you very much. Here's my thing. I will say this. If I see an ex that I know is super confrontational, now granted, I don't have that. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. But at the same time, if I saw an ex and we were out somewhere in public, don't look at me like that.
You gonna leave?
Well, I would try to avoid the situation. I don't want to deal with them going like especially if I'm with someone else that I'm dating.
See, that's why you got to have them in check beforehand, before it even gets to that point. I let people know right now, do not play with me in public. Because you show out on me, I'm going to show out on you 10 times fold, and somebody going to come and beat your ass.
Yeah.
So, like, don't play with me like that. Like, do not show out on me. That is the worst idea to do.
And it's so funny,
you gotta nip it in the bud in the beginning. Like, let them know, listen, we could take it there if you want to, but please don't.
I forgot that we were going to do this. Love the haircut. Thank you very much, Dr. Marie. I forgot that we were going to do this topic, today. Jared reminded me as soon as I came in. And then over the weekend, I posted this up on Facebook, and I asked, say one nice thing about your ex. If you had to say one nice thing about your ex, what would you say?
He got some good D.
See, that was an honest one. Most people were like, absolutely not. I can't say a single nice thing about my ex. And I thought, man, that's got to be tough.
He's very, I don't know what else. What I thought was a good person. I thought he was a good person. So I guess he might still be.
Oh, I see that. Kimberly over there on YouTube said, I can't do it. Marie said he's an ex. Most people said that. That was probably the number one comment that I ended up getting. Kokethia, can you call in about that? My baby daddy told the other woman, the other baby mama, that I was a one-night stand. Dang.
And see, that's the thing. Listen, I had one ex that almost costed me like a good friendship. Like, we're not good friends, but like he told me that this girl that he used to date, it was coming to our school, and he was like, she's a drama queen, da-da-da-da-da. She was a stalker. She's none of that. And had me disliking this girl for no reason. And like to this, like I think she's the sweetest lady ever. And then he was telling his current wife that I was crazy and wanted him and all this other stuff, when that was not even the case. He was trying to get back with me and stay with me. And I was like, no. And then when she came and asked me, she was like, how was y'all's relationship? I said, girl, our relationship is going to be different from y'all's. I said, take him, please.
Interesting.
And they're married today with kids. So,
really?
Beautiful family.
That's very nice. There's Kokethia. Kokethia, tell me this story.
Yeah, so me and my baby daddy, when we were together, of course, I had my suspicions and everything, but I just let it slide because I was so caught in love, and I thought that, we should be together for our child's sake. Well, when we broke up, he started dating a girl that he never let me meet, but me being the woman that I am, I reached out to her and was like, hey, if you're going to be around my kid, we need to meet and, this, that, and the other, because I will lay hands on you if you lay hands on her. Well, she let him know, and he was like, you don't need to be getting in my business, da-da-da-da-da. And she's like, yeah, we're together forever. And I was like, okay. Well, 3 years later, I get a text after I come back from vacation of her asking me if I know where he lives so that she can file papers on him. And I was like, what happened to y'all being together forever?
Dang.
I just really need to find him. So I said, well, when you find him, let me know so I can find him, because I want to lay hands on him too.
Wow. Goodness, everybody's trying to find him.
She gave me all the dirt on him and his current girlfriend, and ended up the current girlfriend had a miscarriage, and their kids should have been a week apart, but she immediately got pregnant like right after the miscarriage, and now their children are 3 months apart.
Oh, he dirty.
Dang. Okay.
Oh, very.
Dang.
Very dirty. And apparently he's dad of the year because the past 2 years he's been, top dad doing everything he's supposed to do. Meanwhile, my daughter is 8. So where you been them other 6 years, bro?
Thank you very much.
Child.
Kokethia, speaking the truth there.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. If you can't afford them, don't make them.
Wow. Joyce, I'm a widow. Sorry to hear that. And single woman looking for a forever love.
This ain't the show for it.
What do you mean this isn't the show for it? This could totally be the show for love. Okay? Goodness, right now we're on a little bit of a dark topic. Actually, the next topic is going to be kind of that way too.
Listen, y'all have kept me single, and I appreciate it.
Stop.
I'm for
Stop.
real.
Are you serious? Do you really get influenced by these stories?
I do, because, who y'all about to play with? Not me. Nope, I can do bad by myself, baby.
Samantha, there's a whole thing. Someone hit it with the comments. I know Renee's over there on Hot 104.5.
Ex, because why?
This ain't the show for that, Siobhan, over there on YouTube. Okay, so you know what? While we have you guys on, I'm debating on either flipping the topic now and moving on, or So Barbie and I and Jared, we've all been kind of sitting here trying to figure out what we want to do next. Okay, so there are two topics that we can go.
Mm-hmm.
One, craziest thing, have you ever known someone who was a hoarder? And what was the crazy thing that they were really all about hoarding? You know what I mean? I knew a guy that had 400 pizza boxes, stacked from floor to ceiling. It was the weirdest thing. He could never throw away pizza boxes. Now, we could go into that and get some stories on that. Or two, Tinder. Interesting things about Tinder, which, by the way, have you had a chance to look through that?
A little bit.
Okay. One of the things that I found out about Tinder is that there's a lot of cheaters on there, to the point where there's almost 46% of people on Tinder are actually in a relationship. Only 54% of users are single.
I got one that's in a relationship, but they're dating other people.
They're open relationships.
Yeah, but it's
that's okay if they're truly open.
That's what I said. I said, your wife know about this?
Right.
I ain't never met him, so it ain't. But no commitment.
So Marie wants to go with the first topic. Your thoughts? Which topic? Are we gonna keep the dating and go with the Tinder topic? Okay.
I'm getting messages for the last thing.
Let's do the Tinder topic today. People are leaning on Tinder. There's way more hoarders than we know. I'm kind of surprised by that.
I think I hoard clothes.
Yes, and it's all in her car. Jonathan says Tinder. Who else? What else we got? My daughter.
Oh, wow.
Keep,
he said I didn't get cuddles because my wife is out of town visiting her boyfriend.
Shut up.
I swear to you.
Shut up. I needed your cuddles, girl. Wink face.
Can't get them.
Okay, I guess we're going to do the Tinder one. I was leaning on the hoarders thing, but everybody said stay with the relationship stuff. Okay. Here we go.
Ooh, child, it's about to get ghetto.
Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's why I'm not going to get on those dating apps. No. All right, so if you are on dating apps, better watch out. Apparently, we found some really interesting things whenever it comes to specifically Tinder.
Mm-hmm.
And one of these things that we're definitely going to need to ask you about, it'll be the last one on this list. But Barbie, when it comes to Tinder, what were some of the things that really stood out to you that you saw?
Attractive people are shown first, so you need to put your best pictures up there.
Yes. Your first 10 to 15 profiles that you see in any given session are attractive users that aren't swiped right on you. They'll show you those people first.
Mm-hmm.
That's to give you kind of like that bait, so that it keeps you going.
Oh, here's a good one.
Yeah, look at this person. And how do they find out? who those attractive people are. That part is kind of interesting. So it all depends on, who they're swiping on. If they have more swipes on them and they're swiping less on other people, then that means that they're more wanted than they are wanting other people. Does that make sense?
I think so. And the Tinder's data on users is often used for scientific research. So like the things that you like and everything like that, they use it to try to match you with people.
Keep that in mind. That's all social media and dating profiles. I mean, like your Facebook, oh my gosh, especially Facebook, they know everything about you.
Oh, for sure.
And then what else you got?
There are way more men on Tinder than women.
I could see that.
What?
Yeah, totally. Tinder also rewards their more active users. So the more often you're on there, then the chances are you're going to be shown more often as well. Okay.
There's a generational gap on there too.
Is it really?
Yeah. I actually have mine set to older people. Like on one app, I'll do like 29 to 46. And on Tinder, I usually do like 25 to like 35.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why?
You're
just trying to test out the different age
so.
groups?
Yeah. Like on Hinge, I would pick the older guys because Hinge is like the place where you're looking for relationships. Tinder, yeah.
Got it. All right. And then this is the one. All right. So we wanted to know, seriously, 54%. Now, keep in mind, this was in 2015, but I feel like they're probably going to stay the same. 54% of the users were actually single, which means that 46% of people that were on Tinder were actually in a relationship. A whopping 30% of users said that they were married.
Whew,
Get out. So you're married and you're on this dating app. I mean, like, I feel like that's just literally screaming that I'm going to lose everything in the divorce.
Not really, because I come across a lot of married couples on Tinder. Like they'll have their pages together. It'll be a guy's page, but he's got his wife on there too. And they're like looking for a third wheel.
That's
whatever.
different.
And there's some men on there that I just showed you.
Yes.
That are married and
open.
They have open relationships.
This guy sent her a message, said that I needed your cuddles because my...
Let me tell them my business.
You just shared it on the live.
That's on the live. They got to go to the live for that.
Fine. Okay. So what we want to know is 866-639-4689. I'm glad I know the rules now. That's our number. One more time, 866-639-4689. Is this true? 46% of people on dating apps are actually cheating in a relationship, married even.
Wow. Jordan said he found his love on Tinder, been with his fiance since 2019, and they have a 1-year-old.
That's great. Off topic. No, we're looking for people who found out that their significant other, their person that they were in a relationship, they were actually on one of these dating apps. Give us a call. Share your stories. One more time. Did you find out that someone you were dating was actually on these dating apps, trying to cheat out here in these streets, wide open?
Ratchet. I love you too, JoJo. My secrets. Oh, by the way, you got me blocked.
How did I get you blocked?
The military dude.
Why? Good morning. Hang on just a second.
Because it played Saturday morning.
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. Good morning. Go ahead. Tell us your story.
Good morning. It's MK again.
Okay.
So that ex that I told you about in Georgia, that was before my husband, I busted him on Tinder. That's where we actually met. And I busted him on Tinder for the second time when I found out he cheated on me for the second time.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
So
he was on Tinder.
When you confronted him, what did he say?
That he forgot to delete it when we had met each other. Just all kinds of lies. That he re-downloaded it to make sure that I didn't still have my profile.
Oh, shut up. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, just super stuff. But let me tell you this. My husband now, oh, honey, we took them vows for better or for worse, and let me ever find out that he's got some dating out. The only way we separating is if you in a casket.
Oof, okay, that escalated. Thank you. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, this is Brittany calling from Knoxville.
All right, Brittany, what happened?
So before I got in my relationship, the Tinder struggle was very real. And it would happen a lot where I could easily go to Instagram or Facebook and I would find a dude right there in a relationship on social media with a public page. And I would screenshot everything and send it to the girl. And half the time, the girls would get mad at me, even though I'm just like, I never even met your dude, but your dude is all over Tinder. And then they just, I mean, it was crazy, but it happened all the time. I'd say 50+% of the dudes that I would match with, I would find out actually we're in a relationship and we're bold enough to have it on a public IG page as if everybody's stupid and not going to go see your girlfriend.
That part.
Okay.
Or their wife, because one tried to tell me, oh, we're divorced, but we're just living together for the kids. Like, and then I was like, well, should I tell her? Should I talk to her? Because we went to school together.
Oh.
And he was like, no, she's a little bit of a drama. She was older than me, so I don't really know her like that. But she was my friend on Facebook. And he was like, no, it's a bit of a drama. The next thing you know, I'm blocked.
Thank you for your call.
Yep.
Thank you for listening.
You're welcome. Bye.
Ooh, goodness. I do remember that. So I didn't play that on Saturday. In fact, Jared, if you're going to blame anyone for getting you blocked, Jared was the one that did that. I'm sorry.
I was like, because somebody said something about it, or they sent me a thing showing that they were listening, and I was like, okay. And then the next thing you know, I looked through my messages, and it said user. I was like, wow, he blocked me. Because I said he was entertaining it, which he did. That ain't my fault.
I'm curious, do women who are in relationships, do they try to cheat and get on these dating apps?
No, we don't.
So it's just guys?
Yeah. Well, there was one that I think it was Jonathan said that his ex did that. I found Mike on Match while we were together. He tried to say it was an old account. He's remarried and still on there.
Wow.
My baby mama was using Bumble to find her side dudes.
Shut up. No way.
That's
Who
what
said
Jonathan
that?
said. Jonathan said that.
Jonathan. All right, let's read
Renee's
that.
never used. I'm trying to put Dex on a dating app.
Stop. Not going to happen. Let's see.
My homegirl's boyfriend matched with me on Match. I sent her the screenshot and told her he told her it was a fake profile that his ex made of him to make him look bad. Hinge banned me for posting a pic of my cooking. What?
Of your cooking? Man, I thought that was going to go another direction real quick.
And that's another thing. Like, why these dudes want to always meet at somebody's house? Like, you're not coming to my house, and I'm not coming to your house for the first meeting. It's giving sex trafficking vibes. Like, for real. Especially if you want to, like, drink, or, like, a lot of dudes be like, you want to come smoke? Like, why would I come get intoxicated at your house or at my house in a private setting when just meeting you? Like, that doesn't make sense. It's giving me rapist. That's what it's giving.
Stand by. I'm almost finished. I got one more minute. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
What?
They're asking questions.
Who's asking questions?
I'm going to let you answer them. I saw Justin on Tinder when we were both single, but I didn't swipe on him to match. Didn't want to match with him. Then I ended up marrying him. We know Barbie T, the radio listeners do not. We get to know the real Barbie T, right? Exactly. This is for the live.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. So
they got to come.
Is that what it
live
is?
To get those details.
Got it. Jared, can we get that video that she was talking about and put that on TikTok?
Really?
20 seconds.
Somebody has some unblocking to do. Woo! You right, Barbie? You ain't coming to my house. Exactly. Making the first date to come over is a huge red flag. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, here we go.
Signs your wife is cheating. Weird cologne, emotional distance, late night absences. She introduced you to her.
Read that Jonathan comment. Here we go. I am so glad that it's not just the men, okay? Because, guys, we tend to get a lot of bad rap and everything like that.
Majority of it is.
Okay. So here's what we're talking about, Barbie T.
Have you found your lover on a dating app while you guys were together?
Right. Were you married? Were you in a relationship? Next thing you know, someone tells you, hey, by the way, I just matched with your husband or your wife. This is the stat. 54% of users on Tinder were actually single. That means 46% of these people were in a relationship. 30% of users said that they were married.
Ooh, child.
Did you find someone on these dating apps and they were like in a relationship? Or did you catch your man or woman cheating? Jonathan, on our lives this morning, what did he say?
He says, my baby mama was using Bumble to find her side dudes.
Literally, Bumble. So she would, how many side dudes? That's another thing. Did he say how many side
dudes? He
dudes?
didn't say how many.
Good morning. You had a problem with this. This is out of Knoxville.
So before I got in my relationship, the Tinder struggle was very real. And it would happen a lot where I could easily go to Instagram or Facebook and I would find the dude right there in a relationship on social media with a public page. And I would screenshot everything and send it to the girl. And half the time the girls would get mad at me, even though I'm just like, I never even met your dude, but your dude is all over Tinder. And then they just, it was crazy, but it happened all the time. I'd say 50+% of the dudes that I would match with, I would find out actually were in a relationship and were bold enough to have it on a public IG page as if everybody's stupid and not going to go see your girlfriend.
That part.
Okay.
Or their wife, because one tried to tell me, oh, we're divorced, but we're just living together for the kids. And then I was like, well, should I tell her? Should I talk to her? Because we went to school together. Yeah.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
Samantha.
I'm quick to give the receipts. I don't mind.
This is messed up. Samantha out in Knoxville says that my ex is married, and when he first got married, he used his wedding photos on Tinder.
Oh, I've seen that, and they try to say that the bride, that their wife is like their cousin or something, or their sister. I see that a lot. Yeah.
Another
Shady.
ex caught him on Craigslist responding to ads. Craigslist? Shut up.
Okay, see, I ain't never took it that low. That's a whole nother low.
I obviously had bad taste in boys. Give us a call, 866-639-4689. Did you catch someone that you were trying to date on one of these dating apps and they were in a full-blown relationship? They were married. What did they say to try to get around it? All of that kind of stuff. Give us a call, share your stories, or maybe you found out that your significant other was on a dating app.
I don't want no D off Craigslist, child. Now, that's just another low.
Craigslist.
You over here, that's giving me crackhead vibes, like real meth, fentanyl, death.
Do they even have dating stuff on Craigslist anymore? Do they really?
Yes. Like, people still, looking for hookups, looking for, yes.
No,
I
they
feel like
don't.
Craigslist is
I feel like they shut that down because it was like prostitution stuff.
Exactly. Like, I feel like, no. I feel like that's,
I always swipe left on dudes with girls in their profile.
I don't care if it is their sister or friend. I have dudes in my profile pictures, like my best friend.
Interesting.
Just to make it look like I hang out with people.
Deidre from Knoxville. When I was married, I caught my husband had been on a few different dating sites. He was also in Craigslist. Get out. When he had the adult site. What adult site? Or when they had the adult site. He had a profile picture of himself he had taken in our kitchen.
The disrespect. That's like having another woman in your bed.
Damn.
So for the ladies that have never seen the dating apps, because they have been in a relationship for all these years, congratulations. But I want to give you a preview of what I see. This is Bumble.
Okay.
Y'all tell me if I should swipe right or left.
Wait, don't show it a guy's picture.
Why?
I mean, it's just his profile?
Yeah, it's just his profile. This is somebody I haven't even swiped on yet. I'll just go through so they can see what it looks like.
What if it's someone's brother?
Well,
or a cousin.
Hello, give me the background.
Is it bad?
No, it's not bad. Hell,
okay.
I don't know. He's an old man.
All right, let me see. What does it say?
It says, I've been cooking a lot lately and recently started making my own dark chocolate. I enjoy music and art, and I'm happy eating tacos from a food truck or dressing up to a nice dinner downtown. Okay.
That's not bad.
Balance.
Yeah.
I'm also down for hanging out with a movie or outside by a fire with a strong drink at home. He's 5'8".
No, she doesn't like the short
He's
one.
a Taurus. But yeah, he's old. He's 46. I mean, not old, but you know what I'm saying? He's older man. So I think I'm going to go left. This is Tony. I believe honesty is key. Everything else will fall in place. He's a Sagittarius. He's looking for a relationship. Not sure if he wants kids. But then again, that could be not sure if he wants more kids because apparently that means they have kids too.
Listen to this one. Macy, my sleazy estranged husband keeps trying this crap. He has tried to come back home.
Ooh.
Nope. Her estranged husband. I have caught him a few times, and I just warned the women.
You still married to him?
I mean, they're estranged, so I guess that means that eventually she's going to get married. I mean, divorced.
Oh, child. This is Deidre from Knoxville, Tennessee. When I was married, I caught my
That's
husband.
the one. Yeah, that's the one before it.
Craigslist. Oh, gosh.
I was told that guys who are
it's not old. It's just older than me. I like them older.
He won't sign the papers. How does that work?
Ooh.
That's a good question. Because I
Hello.
don't know how that works. If you're married and they refuse, hey, that guy looks like he's good.
He look good. He 40.
And he can build stuff.
Listen, I'm not on here often, but you can connect with me on Instagram. He's a Cancer. Ugh.
Is that a bad thing?
I don't really like cancers. Oh, he muscular though. And he lives in Atlanta. Okay.
Craigslist is full of DL men. Nope. What does that mean?
Down low.
Well, I know down low, but because they're into other men?
Yes, that's down low. DL. No one knows.
Okay.
Keep it on the down low. Looks can be deceiving.
Erin says that she loves her Cancer. What's the best dating
I dated a Cancer,
sign?
and they were great until they got emotional.
I've heard that Sagittarius is the best.
Aquarius is definitely the best for women. For men, not so much.
Dr. Marie, good morning. Go ahead real quick.
If you're married and your spouse refuses to sign the papers to get a divorce, after a year, you can get a divorce by default.
Wait, what happened?
Okay.
You can do what?
Marcy, be listening to this. Dr. Marie's spitting some facts here. Now, granted, Marcy's in Tennessee, so I don't know.
In order to get the divorce after a year, you have to prove that you sent them multiple requests to sign the papers. Like, you need to send it so you can have a receipt. And you have to know their exact address to prove that you did try to get them to sign the papers and they won't do it.
What if their address is the same as yours? Cause
well, then y'all still live together. You can't get no divorce, boo.
Okay.
Somebody got to leave.
Well, she's in Canada, so that's going to be a little bit tough. Thank you. I got to get back on the air. Dang, what's that all about? She's in Canada. Is it harder
like
in
that in
Canada
Tennessee
to get a
too.
divorce? It's like that in Tennessee too, says Jonathan.
I cannot be the Cancer that I dated. He was great. He'd probably be the one. I don't know if I would give him another chance. He's an opportunist. Like he was just, but he was nice.
I'm going to tell you right now, the thing that I find fascinating is that these people are finding not only their significant other is on a dating site. I get Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, I've heard is great. Okay. But Craigslist?
Oh, that's a whole nother low.
Stop, right? Deidre from Knoxville said, when I was married, I caught my husband. He had been on a few different dating sites. He was also in Craigslist when they had the adult site. He had a profile picture of himself that he had taken from our kitchen.
That's so disrespectful.
Isn't it, though?
To be on Craigslist, first of all, is disrespectful. But
I thought they shut that down.
People still try it. They still doing it. They will make a way, honey. Yeah.
So,
nasty.
Now, here's the question. Have you found love on Craigslist? Does that actually work? One person. Well, I can't say that. Your thoughts.
What?
No. Don't worry about it. So 86. It's from the comments and the live. So 866-639-4689. Have you found love on Craigslist? Or did you find out that your guy was on Craigslist and was whatever? What?
Mm-mm.
What?
They said he's selling wee.
Who was?
And the man on Craigslist.
Oh, you heard of the Craigslist killer?
Right.
Yo, is that still going on? No, that's done, isn't it? 866-639-4689. Have you found love on Craigslist? Or did you find your man or woman on Craigslist trying to find those missed connections? Give us a call and share your stories.
Okay, Jonathan. Who asked that? Jonathan.
What did Jonathan?
Black. I do not like it.
Do not like who?
Black. This app called Black.
What's that?
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It ain't for me. It ain't giving me the type of men that I like. I'm about to delete my profile. I just don't like it.
That bad?
It is. I don't like it. It's giving ghetto. I don't like it. I don't like none of these dudes. Let me just show you.
She's just showing everybody. Really, question mark. Honestly, sometimes I wonder if I missed a sign when I caught him on Craigslist. Yeah, Samantha, not gonna lie. I would too.
Okay, wait a minute. Now this one kind of cute. How far is he
Sag
away?
girls are hard to trap. Sag guys are hard to trap.
Oh, he liked me too. Cute. Well, this one was a good. This one is the best one I've seen on this app. But this app, Black is not for me. For one, I don't discriminate. But like, these are the kind of dudes I'm getting there.
He doesn't seem bad. A haircut and that guy would be like legit. He just has a bad picture up. I don't think that that's bad.
I mean, he ain't ugly. I just know that's the type that I'm gonna get in trouble with.
What does that mean? How are you gonna get in trouble with him?
Don't need it. I ain't 19 no more. Okay, like
Interesting.
Nope. It ain't the app for me. It's cute.
You're right, Jonathan. I agree. She's gonna play too much and show a profile of someone that's watching.
And I've seen some of y'all on there. And I swipe
Shut
left.
up. Have you really? Seen people on our lives?
People that listen to the show, yeah.
Interesting. I'm a Scorpio, and we ain't. And what? I missed that. And we ain't with the shits. I don't know, Coquithia. Some of your stories, it's almost like Maury Povich. That is a lie. Barbie smart move. Best signs. Shaban, Cancers are the best. Avoid Libras. Scorpios.
Aquarius are the best. I'm just saying.
I've heard Aquarius women tend to run from yellow flags.
We do. We're very detached. But once you got us, that's why I don't like doing relationships. And I told this last dude, I don't do relationships because they take work, and usually y'all don't want to work. And guess what happened? It was too much.
I mean, I will say that's a good point. But not all guys are like that.
Well,
There's
that's
a lot
what
of guys out there that want
if you
to
know you like
put
that,
in the
you
work.
go be weak somewhere else.
Pisces.
Ooh, y'all crazy too.
Are they crazy?
Yes.
Why?
You want to know who was a Pisces?
What?
The musician.
So what is a Pisces sign then? What do they tend to be
They're
like?
very creative. I do like the fact that like we should have just been friends. You know what I'm saying? Like they're very creative, very cool, but like, woo, y'all a piece of work.
What about women and Aries? So Samantha says that I'm an Aries, and I'll tell you, we crazy.
Aries, yeah, that the one, yeah, this last one, he's an Aries.
Us Capricorns are the best.
I do like Capricorns. I've never dated a Capricorn. Really good friends with Capricorns. I love Capricorns. We're very close though too.
Jackie, they do sell D on Craigslist.
They do.
Remember the F or PH screenshot?
The pH balance? What?
No. What's that? He
You don't know what
offered
pH balance is?
massages. Well, I know what pH balance means, but pH screenshot. He offered massages on Craigslist. Who's pH?
Hold up. The Valentine's Day dude was a chump. No, we wanted you to be happy.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. He was an Aries. But life just happened to him and got to him for whatever reason. He couldn't handle life and ghosted.
It didn't work out. That was a huge video on TikTok.
Right.
We're gonna take that. Do you want to take that off? I can take that off. We've got better videos now.
We didn't say who he was.
Okay, good.
Like, don't nobody know who he is.
I'm so here for the dating with Barbie T. Loving this. Her entire way of thinking is on point.
Oh yeah.
Pornhub.
Dodge him.
Got it. I remember that.
Who was on Pornhub?
Jackie. So she was dating a guy, and she found out that he was a male stripper.
Is that the one you sent me the screenshots of?
Oh, yeah, the guy. Yeah, he sent you pictures. I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so she found out that, she went up there one time unannounced, and he was getting out of a hotel room that another guy was in.
Child.
And then she started doing a search.
He's from Spartanburg, ain't it? That's the one from Spartanburg.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
But he was in Charlotte, I feel like.
Oh, I guess.
Either way, she did a quick search on Pornhub and found out that he was on the gay side of porn, and he was doing multiple scenes with guys, like 28 videos with men.
It's a popular thing.
My daughter is a Capricorn. She is wild one. Temper for days. Is that a thing? Thank you, Adam.
Aries will burn the whole world for you. Yeah, I feel like he would do everything for me but communicate.
Well, that's not burning the whole world for
right.
you now, is it?
Use your words.
Yeah. Communication is key.
Yes, because where we going?
I can't tell you how many times, like most relationships or soon-to-be relationships or any kind of thing in relationships is burned because people can't talk.
They can't. I don't understand it. How you grown and don't know how to talk?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I honestly, me and my friend said this the other day. What do people that aren't like, you don't even have to be a social butterfly, but people that don't like to communicate should get with people that don't like communicate. Because then what are you going to talk about? You could just sit in silence together.
Leos. Barbie? Dating a Leo.
I've never dated a Leo, I don't think. Wait, when is that? August?
Hell, I don't know.
July,
I'm not into
July?
the astrology like you.
I can't remember. I think I did. I think my
what are they like?
boyfriend might have been a Leo.
Do you know? Anybody else know what a Leo is like?
He was kind of stubborn. Hold on, Leo.
Someone said, Facts,
July
Barbie T.
23rd,
Yeah, August. Yep.
Yeah. He was a Leo. My first boyfriend was a Leo. He was cool. We still friends to this day. Love him to pieces.
Ooh, Samantha said,
Took a while to get there.
I'm really bad at communicating. I shut down. It's my biggest struggle. See, at least you know your red flags.
Exactly.
And that's important too.
Hot 98.1 presents Barbie for Love. I'd watch this. Child. And it's so crazy. Like, these dudes want to be in relationships. Like, wait a minute, baby. It's summertime. What you doing? Somebody already trying to. No.
So when a guy finally knows what he wants and he wants to lock it down, how many times did you say last year you were like, these guys, they don't want to lock it down, so I ain't going to lock it down? And
I'm not.
Yeah, but now he wants to lock it down?
I have options. I need to explore. It's the interview process right now. That's what we're doing. Interview process, because that's why I messed up. I dropped all of them for this one, and now look, back single. So no, you couldn't communicate.
This
you couldn't
is why
give me
we
what
can't
I
have nice things.
No, this is why it's the interview process. I always do the interviews, honey.
I've dated 3 Leos and almost been in an orange jumpsuit all 3 times.
My papa's a Leo, so those are the sweetest.
Dex looking for. Thank you very much. That's very nice.
Thank you, Adam.
Leos are toxic. Sorry, Adam.
Leo. Leos are not toxic. I like Leo. Well, the Leo that I dated, he was a bit toxic. He was.
All right. Let's see here.
Yes, Kiana, I will say that. I also think we have to stop blaming our bad behaviors on our signs because you are who you are because that's just how you are.
Mm. And it's important to know when you are the problem sometimes. I'm not saying you in general. I see.
No,
Okay,
I'm
good,
not,
good.
the problem.
But I'm just saying, like, sometimes we need to know our own red flags. I really like what Samantha said. She has a problem with communicating. It's one of her biggest struggles. You know what I mean?
I know my issue is probably being too direct because some men cannot handle that. And it comes off, I don't know how it come off, rude, I guess.
You shut down in fights too sometimes.
I do, because it's like especially if I've communicated, like I will say in this last situation, I was very open and communicative what I wanted, what I expected, what my expectations were as far as like and I told him, I said, I could do, I deserve better than this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, listen, if you keep it up, then all right, cool, whatever. So boom, I'm
Sorry, I'm trying to see which one I want us to do for the next topic. I will say that my red flag, and this is a pretty big weakness of mine, is that I try to go with the flow so much that I don't speak up. Barbie's tried to help me with this. And so what ends up happening is that I'm just like, oh yeah, no big deal. No, it's all good. And then it happens again. Oh no, it's fine. And then it just keeps happening, and then it keeps building, and then eventually I get angry.
Yep.
And it's toxic because then it builds resentment. It's part of the communication thing. So if you don't like something, if you're not happy with something, you need to speak it.
Yeah, I do, because he's a Sagittarius.
Is that what I do?
Because I don't like being uncomfortable in a relationship. Like, that's one thing I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I spoke what I needed and said, like, I was uncomfortable, and I said, you know what, I'm not doing this. I'm not.
Well, and I'm too nice.
Be miserable.
Nyla said it. Stop letting people walk over you.
I'm too nice too, because I want to help. I'm a helping and giving person.
Calling out my
in a
age.
relationship, and I just feel like that is a red flag. I can't be helping people, and this is day one in a relationship. Like, why I gotta help you?
One person said, I think that I speak up too much. Some things you need to choose your battles. I'll tell you that.
That's what my friends told me, because I speak up on everything. They were like, don't speak up on everything because it looks like you're nagging. I'm like, no, if I'm uncomfortable and I'm not happy with something, you're going to know, because if not, that's just going to make me hate you.
This is so healthy for us all. My red flag is I don't like the word no.
That too.
Yeah, it's Barbie. Oof.
That too.
Yeah.
We're Aquariuses. We because it's either if you don't do it, somebody else will. Or I will.
Okay, I need to focus on I got 1 minute.
What's next?
Well, we've got a couple of things, and we've kind of bounced all over our rundown sheet. Hold on a second. Yeah, there's a man who is set to marry identical triplets. That's kind of crazy.
Bride and groom flip a coin to see who takes whose last name.
I do like that one. Women reveal the biggest dating pet peeves. I think we've been on the relationship kick too much. I think it's time to move on.
Hoarder?
Huh?
Hoarding?
You want to do that one now? No, I'm going to save that to tomorrow.
I'm low-key emotional. I'll choke you while I cry and apologize. Jesus.
Maybe that is something that we need to do. What is your red flag?
It's not my flag that's red. Oh, it's her knife. No, I'm just kidding. Dex probably does that because of his mom telling him he should have a master's degree, so he stays nice to avoid confrontation.
Boy, man, I feel like I'm on a therapy couch right now.
Yeah, it feels great, doesn't it? Mine comes from a lot of trauma. My ex used to tell me he'd give me another black eye if I opened my mouth or deserved this or that. Years later, I've gotten better, but it's still a struggle. My God, Samantha. Ooh.
I think we're going to do it. All right, so now it is time for the Dex and Barbie T therapy couch session.
Yeah, if you aren't on the live, you're missing all of the therapy.
Well, no,
things.
you're not missing it because we're about to open things up now.
Oh, really?
Okay, so what is your red flag? It's time for us all to kind of realize and look from within because, sometimes people bounce from different relationships and they always point the finger at the other person, but sometimes,
you
it's healthy.
To look within first.
Right, you got to look from within. And Barbie had a really good one. So Barbie, if you were to say, what is your one red flag that you got to work on and that you are trying to work on?
I would say I might be a little too direct because I always speak up and I'm going to say what I don't do and don't like. And I was told I need to choose my battles.
Yes. Barbie does not pick her battles. I mean, she battles everything. And and I would say when it comes to direct, there's a difference between direct and super direct.
What's super direct?
Ah!
I don't do that in relationships. I really don't. I don't yell. I'm not going to argue, but I will let you know how I feel.
It's so interesting because Barbie sways from one side to the other. Like in our relationship, work relationship, Barbie shuts down. If we get into a disagreement.
Because I want to watch my mouth because I like my job.
And you like me too.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Okay.
But, let's be honest. But I also don't like the word no. I don't like being told no.
Okay, so that's a couple red flags. Just one. You only need one. All right, so my red flag is that I try to go with the flow too much to the point where I let things slide for so long and it builds resentment. In a relationship, it builds, it just builds in general.
Yep.
And it's not healthy for you. You can't keep letting things, go over and over and over again. So when I heard, choose your battles, I thought, I'm not going to battle. I'm done. No, I'm good.
Sometimes you got to put on that armor, Dex.
Right, exactly. 866-639-4689. So we admitted some things on the therapy couch. Now, if you were to admit something, and this is really healthy to just get it out there. Granted, you're getting it out there in front of hundreds of thousands of people, but that's fine. Give us a call. What is your red flag that you have? All right? Share it, and we'll be back. Maybe we can help you, too. On ways to improve.
Yes. Aaron, can I say something?
Hold on, let me put this person on hold. Hi, good morning. Hang on just a second. Go ahead.
She asked if I watched the movie War Room, and she said sometimes you have to pray for him. I'm very spiritual, but you know what? I feel like I've wasted a lot of prayers, especially on this last one, because I did pray for him, and I asked him, I said, let me pray with you. He wasn't there. He did not want the prayers, honey. So when you can't accept the prayer, because I'm very spiritual, you got to be equal on that from my standpoint, and it wasn't there, so there was no need.
Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Did I lose him? I lost him? What the heck? All right, 866-639-4689. Call us now with your red flags. I need help.
Yeah, that's me too. She don't like nobody tell her what to do.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Then all of a sudden she brings out, you're not my father.
Raven said, if we together, I want to go through his phone, even if I know he ain't doing anything wrong. Oh, you toxic.
Dang. Okay. My red flag is I've been single for too long.
That's me right there.
So I know for crap, the comments keep coming in. I need some of y'all to call right now because I'm struggling on my phones. There we go. I want to read the rest of that one though. Hey, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Morning, guys. It's Crystal from Anderson.
What's up, Crystal?
What is your red flag that you have?
I mean, I probably have a few, but my big one is narcissism. Like, not the kind where you have to, look in all the mirrors, but, the kind where you think you are the smartest person in the room. There's different types of narcissism. They are, you develop it as a product of, genetics and environment, during your formative years. So my guess is being raised by alcoholics and drug addicts, I kind of just made myself a bubble and don't let anybody in, and it was a protection thing for me at that time. Now it holds me back as an adult because, no one likes a narcissist. But, let me tell you, as a child, it will help you out.
Interesting. And it's funny because my dad's that way.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Really?
Yes. I can't tell you. Oh, son, let me tell you about something that happened back in 1947. And it had something, just so many random things. He's always quoting stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I had no idea there was more than one
You're welcome.
narcissism either.
No, you're right. Yeah.
That's scary.
Dr. Marie, good morning. Go ahead. What do you got? What's your red flag besides stabbing people?
I am spoiled rotten. I spoiled myself, so anybody I'm with gotta spoil me. So it's my way or the highway.
So you're married. How does your husband spoil you?
I get everything I want. How does he spoil me?
Mm-hmm.
I get his whole check and give him an allowance. I could do with it what I want.
You give him an allowance?
Mm-hmm.
That is a blessing. I like that.
Mm-mm. That is a red flag.
My way or the highway. Dex, I have never been in a serious relationship and the man didn't give me his check.
Oh, I like that.
Okay. Stop saying I like that. She's saying that this is a red flag.
That's not a red flag. That's just her
not
standards.
A red flag.
You just said it was a red flag. You started
my red flag is it's my way or the highway.
Yeah.
I'm spoiled.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I'm too old to change too, Dex.
Well, I will say that. I mean, like, I'm getting to that point where I'm like, gosh, I gotta change now or it's gonna be too late. All right, thank you.
Jacqueline said, I have trust issues. I can be manipulative. I'm also impatient and pick fights. I'm working on it. It's okay, Jacqueline.
Hey, these are all good things. Stand by. Let me go ahead and
never
let's get
too
some of
old
those.
to change. I disagree. Some people are just set in their ways and they're not going to change. Like, they're just not going to, My red flag is I let too many family members take advantage of my loyalty. Ooh, now that's one of mine too. Friends, definitely, for sure. But I'm learning this is the year of the cutoff. I've had 2 big breakups this year. Best friend and boyfriend.
Oh, gosh, you're right. Yes.
Yep. It's okay. I feel a lot better. My chest isn't tight anymore. My aunt is like that. Her husband gives her his check every week. He knows she's more responsible than him, but he also makes sure she has what she wants and needs. I love that. Anybody want to put my name on a credit card?
Dex, I need you to hear. I need to hear your impressions of your mom talking about red flags. Oh my gosh.
I'm also spoiled, and I don't like being told no from my man.
Oh man, I got calls. Now I got calls. Why is it that people like wait until I'm like too busy? Hold on a second. I bet you it's one of you guys too. Sorry. Hold on. I don't mean that in a bad way. Love you guys.
Dex, oh yeah, I saw that.
The what?
No, I was just reading a comment you just read. It just came in on my side. I don't have the desire to change that much. Part of me, I like being spoiled. Exactly. I like being spoiled too. These young dudes don't know how to do that.
I love this song. I don't know what it is. Every time I hear this song, I'm like, yes. All right, here we go.
Went up to the Montana.
43. Okay.
Damn, this is gone. Thank you.
What about mine? Man, I'm going to tell you, this is so healthy. If you're not going to call into the show, do this out loud in your car. What is your red flag? What is something that you need to work on so that you can be better in either your relationship
or in life in general?
In life in general. A lot of people hitting us up this morning. What are some of these red flags? Barbie?
Ooh, child, these comments are coming in fast. Okay. I have trust issues and I can be manipulative. I am also impatient and pick fights. I'm working on it.
There was another girl that was on there was talking about, like, I have trust issues, and even though I don't think my man might be cheating, I'm still going to try to look through his phone.
Yeah, and then Chelsea, I definitely can feel her on this. My red flag is I've been single too long, so I know for a fact that I can take care of myself 100%, and I don't need a man for anything. Men don't like not being needed a little. Yeah, I still have to I have to catch myself sometimes opening my own doors, and doing stuff that I'm like, nope, let him do it. I have to make myself stop.
Crystal, good morning. Go ahead.
I mean, I probably have a few, but my big one is narcissism. Like, not the kind where you have to, like, look in all the mirrors, but, like, the kind where you think you are the smartest person in the room. There's different types of narcissism. They are, you develop it as a product of, like, genetics and environment, you know, during your formative years. So my guess is being raised by alcoholics and drug addicts, you know, I kind of just made myself a bubble and don't let anybody in, and it was a protection thing for me at that time. Now it holds me back as an adult because, you know, no one like a narcissist. Like, let me tell you, as a child, it will help you out.
Wow. My dad's that way.
Really?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
so sweet.
He's a sweet guy, but he is a know-it-all. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, we would sit there around the table and we would watch Jeopardy, and he'd answer everything. I was like, man, you'd be a millionaire if you'd be on Jeopardy. Oh, son, you know, I don't want to brag. And that's just kind of how it was. Crystal says that I don't think Dex has any red flags. I do. I really do. My mom would tell you.
Definitely does.
Yeah, my mom was like, oh, you have a red flag. It's no master's degree. It's stupid. Dr. Marie's on the phone. Good morning. What about you? Besides stabbing people, what's your red flag?
I am spoiled rotten. I spoiled myself, so anybody I'm with got to spoil me. So it's my way or the highway.
So you're married. How does your husband spoil you?
I get everything I want. How does he spoil me?
Mm-hmm.
I get his whole check and give him an allowance. I could do with it what I want.
You give him an allowance?
Mm-hmm.
That is a red flag.
My way or the highway. Dex, I have never been in a serious relationship and the man didn't give me his check.
Hello.
Stop agreeing with that.
Why?
She literally called in for a topic about red flags. We're trying to work on getting better.
Red flag.
That's a red flag.
That's not a red flag.
What do you mean that's not a red flag?
Somebody else in the comments said that the guy knew that he was not as responsible with his money, so that's why he gave it to her.
Well,
so boom.
Okay. 866-639-4689. If you have a red flag you'd like to admit to, call us up, share it.
Kiana, that is so true. Can't find anybody that's honest and faithful. But you know what? I feel like a lot of times being faithful ain't the only thing. Not saying it's not a good thing, but I feel like some dudes feel like, oh, well, I'm here. I'm only with you. That's all I got to do. No, baby. I need affection. Like, I need affection. Yeah, you know what I
mean. Good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Ashley, and I'm from Greenville.
Okay. Ashley, what is your red flag?
I let everything like build up, and then one little thing will just set me off, and it doesn't matter who it's on, even if it wasn't their fault. I just explode.
I don't explode, but yeah, that's me. And what it is that we try to let things go. Maybe we're not good at confrontation, but we're trying to pick our battles, but we don't pick the battle. And then you just let that stuff build, and it's not healthy. And what happens is that internalizes, and then that gives you stress. You probably get anxiety attacks, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, stop it. You got to do better.
You got this. Just go. Make sure the one thing that I would say that I can't stand is when people explode on the wrong person. No, you curse them out right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I saw a meme that said that, like, I'm tired of being the bigger person. No, if you piss me off, I'm going to just have to tell you right then and there because I don't want anybody else to receive that. It's for you. You're going to receive it.
And I'll tell you this will help you too, because as you do this more often and everything, you're not cursing people out because you've kind of let the steam out. And so now you're just saying, hey, not cool with this. Yeah. You know, thank you for your call.
I used to be that person.
Yeah, used to be, but you started clamming up, right?
Let it out, girl.
Yes.
Yep, let it go.
Scream in the car if you have to.
Yep, Disney actually did something good.
Okay.
They were like, let it go. Thank you.
Honey, I be letting them go left and right. No problem.
Fat Bear on Twitch, the answer to that is yes.
Thank you, Nikki. She's watching on YouTube. Love you.
Kokithia is watching on YouTube as well because her red flag is that she gets banned from Facebook, and now she's in Facebook jail for 30 days.
Chelsea, that's the one, that Handsomer remix. Don't get it twisted. I want you, but I don't need you. Put my own food on the table. Come over and let me feed you. Hello. But I'm tired of feeding them, baby. I'm done with that. You got to feed me first because I got the table and some, so.
And can I tell you?
No.
Barbie talks the talk.
I do. But that's the thing.
But then
when I'm single, I'm good. But when it's like when I get in a relationship, it's like, oh, lovey-dovey, and because a dude think he got me, because usually if I get in a relationship with you, you pretty much got me. You got me at the heartstrings. I'm soft, and I don't like that.
Yeah, because what happens is, Barbie right now, I ain't going to feed you. You need to be able to feed me. You need to feed yourself, blah, blah, blah. And then she gets in a relationship. We're going to do the plane. Here you go.
Not the plane.
There
Not
you go.
the plane.
Yep.
I ain't doing that no more, though, because
right.
now, like, this is the thing. It's so sad. Like somebody said before, you want the bare minimum. And it's like when you get that, it's like, oh my gosh, he's doing what he's supposed to do. And then dudes hold that over your head like, oh, I got you. Now let's get in a relationship. Oh, I'm going to drop the ball. No, it's not cool. So that's why I leave.
Nikki.
I'll give you a good woman until you don't deserve it.
Nikki said, my red flag is going to real jail.
Oh, yeah.
And
Nikki
that's true. That's actually a true statement.
Nikki is about that life. Remember that time I pranked her and told her my dude had I think he had another girl, and she was going to ride up and pull up on him?
Did we ever play that for anyone? We didn't play it on the radio. Did we?
Can't remember. That one was funny. I love that one. That's how you know you got a rider.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where
is the Nikki prank call? Well, you know what? I'll play it for you guys tomorrow. How about that? You guys promise to be here tomorrow. We'll put that on. How about that? It's not going to be in a jail.
Yes, we are a dysfunctional family here. I love it.
Yeah, but we're trying to get better.
We are. We're growing together. That's all that it's about.
All right, fam.
Get you a Leo. I don't know.
How long have we been on live, by the way?
We've been on here for a while.
Nikki. Phone check. Jesus.
My other red flag is that I have princess behavior. I know my worth. Hello, Nyla. That's the one right there, and they don't like it. Ooh, they don't like it. The good ones do. I got a couple of good ones on the team. I just got to filter it out right now. But yes, I like to control everything. I get anxiety.
What does that mean, Raven?
I can't.
Anyone have a toxic trait with friends who are the opposite sex? I do. What is it? Well, now I'm curious. You got me on here for a little bit longer.
What? Toxic trait with friends of the opposite sex? What do you mean?
Well, she says I do, but I want to know what it is. I remember.
My dudes can come over anytime. Like, my homies, my bros, like, they're going to, I treat them like brothers, like real family. So if a dude can't handle that, then sorry.
I love your indirect questions. I already answered one question.
What?
Don't worry about it. Prank call.
Really? Which one?
It was on Twitch. And if you're not on Twitch, well, guess what? You need to start getting on Twitch more often.
Your status?
Guys, it's time to wrap up our live. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, now you want to leave.
I've been saying that we needed to leave.
Red flag.
What?
He's the type to leave the restaurant. Red flag.
No, I'm not. I'm the type that will, hey, look, it's time to go when it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? Shampoo prank call? What was that one?
Which one was that? Shampoo?
I don't know. Jared, did you already stop it? Yeah, he did. Good. Go ahead. Jared stopped it.
Says, my red flag is extremely jealous from